Robin Miller here at the PRI show with Spencer Pigot, 20 years old, just a kid. Old man, 22-year-old Josef Newgarden, part of this Rising Star program that's been announced this morning. Brian Bonner, former Indy 500 starter, has kind of put this thing together. Fellas, I've heard these. I've been around too long, and I get pretty jaded sometimes when I hear about stuff like this. Like, they want to help you guys. Brian's been helping you for years. The main goal is find you a good IndyCar sponsor and help bring these kids up to Indy Lights and then to Indy cars.
Well, it's more about these guys. I mean, Spencer Pigot, Neil Alberico, young talent inside the system right now. Mazda Indy, we got a great program. There's a really good ladder system, but trying to find the dollars and the support to run in those systems sometimes is not easy. I know when I was doing it, it was the hardest thing was trying to find the money to do it. Where are you going to get it? I mean, it's just really, really hard to find corporate sponsorship or, you know, investors that want to put money into you. So I think this program more so is an aid. It's out there just to help drivers. You know, they're not trying to take over their careers or push them into any direction necessarily. It's more of a little bit of a guidance and just a help and an aid for these guys. So hopefully it gives them just a little bit of a structure saying, hey, we just want to help you. We want to help you get that funding so that you can choose your destiny a little bit better. And hopefully that gives you a better shot to work up the ladder and get to the top level of IndyCar racing.
Spencer, you had a good season. Your first year in Mazda, you won a race, a couple poles. You're only 20 years old. Is your understanding they're trying to get you to Lights and then you're on your own, or maybe they're trying to take you all the way to Indy? What has Brian really told you?
No, I think the goal of the program is to, have Neil and I, one day racing against Josef in the IndyCar series and the 500. I mean, that's where we want to be, and it's great to have the support of these guys, and obviously Josef as well. He's been there and he's there, so it's great to have him. Teach us as we go and give us some advice. I mean, we've all been racing go-karts together since we were, very young. So it's cool to have watched Josef grow up and go through the series, and hopefully we can follow behind him.
Is it the kind of thing where, look, you've made your way through the paddock and stuff. Is the toughest thing raising money by far? Much tougher than driving a car? Oh
yeah, absolutely. I mean, every off season, it's the worst time of year. It's the stress of not knowing if you're going to race the next season or not. I mean. Now hopefully we've got help towards that with this program. The Mazda Road to Indy is fantastic. Fortunately, if you have any kind of bit of bad luck throughout the season, your championship's hopes are over. You don't get that Mazda money to move up. But this is more of a consistent funding program, and it's definitely a huge help.
All right. Speaking of funding, you got your first podium last year. Almost won Brazil. Had a good season for a one-car team. What's 2014 looking like? And you got a new engineer coming too.
We got a lot of stuff going on. 2014, SFHR, IndyCar racing, might be good things. Might be great things, actually. I'm excited.
Who's your engineer going to be?
I don't know yet. We've not announced anything. So we're working a lot, with our program, our group. Each year you build your house. You got your house there with your main guys, and you build that support structure for yourself as a driver. And, whatever we end up going with, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work really well, I think. And I've grown so much over these last couple of years. I mean, 2 years makes a big difference. I've not had a teammate yet, but I've had a lot of support to just go out there and learn about IndyCar racing. And not a lot of guys get that. We're talking about this Rising Star Racing deal. Sarah Fisher Hartman Racing, they gave me my break. And they've given me the ability to go out there and learn as a driver. And I'm really excited about 2014. I'm going to be working my butt off this year with the team, doing a little bit of testing, trying to get ready to roll. I just want to have a lot better season. We got to find some more speed. We didn't have the speed last year. Qualifying was a big issue for us. I know how to finish races, though. I know how to run them well. If we can find a little bit more speed out of the car, I think we're going to be in contention for wins. I know we can do that. I'm not worried about that one bit. The Indy 500, though, is what I really want to do again. Okay, I've had 2 horrendous Indy 500s now. And I know I can do well at that race. I've been there at the Freedom 100 in an Indy Lights car, and I know I can do it. It's massively different in an Indy Lights car compared to an Indy car, but Indy 500, I want to do well at that event. I want to win that race many, many times, not just once, and I know that I can do well there. So year 3, it's got to be a good year. I can't have 3 years in a row that are bad at Indy.
All right, we're pulling for him. They're Americans. Don't give him any Red Bull. You can tell he's a pretty calm guy. Robin Miller for RACER. Thanks for watching and reading. See you later.